good look. This is something you're never going to see again. This is the all-new 2014 BMW X5 off-road. And we brought it out here because the company says it's actually a very capable off-roader. And it is, we just proved that. But now we're going to take it back on the asphalt, where all the rest of them are going to live. BMW's styling is more evolution than revolution. It now has an upright grille, it has new headlights that go into the grille, it has a longer hood, sleeker styling, and the back end looks a little bit smaller, and I think that looks better. I'm driving the 35i. That's the base model with a turbocharged 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine making 300 horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque. You can also get the 50i, which is a twin turbocharged V8 engine, or you can get the 35D, which is a 3-liter diesel. I've driven the diesel, and it's a sweetie, but it doesn't come out in Canada until early in calendar year 2014. In the meantime, this 35i is a decent performer. Even though the X5 is a large vehicle, this 300 horsepower engine is more than enough for it. Gives you the pickup that you need, but it's nice and smooth as well. BMW has a signature feel to its handling. It's smooth, it's accurate, it's sharp, but it's also comfortable when you're on the highway. So whether you're commuting or taking this on a long drive, it's a comfortable vehicle. And with this power plant, you're never really at a loss for power. Even though it's not that monster V8 that you can get in this, it's still a nice driver. Now I have something to confess. I never really liked the X5. I always thought it was too big, too heavy, too clunky. You're driving a tank. And with this third generation, BMW has finally made me come around. We have a vehicle that is airier inside, roomier inside. It doesn't feel heavy. It has a little bit less curb weight, so that helps. And with the handling and everything and the new styling inside, I think I finally made my peace with it. This vehicle's okay. The X in X5 stands for XDrive, and that's BMW's name for its all-wheel drive system. It's powered all the wheels all the time, but it's also proactive. It uses sensors that read things like your speed and your steering angle to figure out what you're doing and if you're going to need a little help. And if you're starting to get yourself into a sticky situation, it will send power to the proper wheels to get you out of it. It can't defy the laws of physics, but it can help you on slippery surfaces or if you're getting yourself into a bit of a jam. The X5's interior is lovely, especially in this one. It has the optional Napa leather in dark brown, and it really looks elegant. The cabin looks roomier, and one of the reasons for that is that they've got this tablet in the center of the dash. With BMW, they took the information screen out of the middle of the dash and put it on top. That allowed the engineers to create a thinner dash, and that's what gives a lot of the roomy feel to this cabin. You don't have the dash intruding on you. So it just feels nicer, feels bigger, feels roomier, and that gives it that lithe feel that makes this a much better car to drive. The back seat is actually very roomy, and on this particular model with the options that it has, we have dual zone climate control for the back seat and heated rear seats. And something that's new for the X5 for 2014 is the folding rear seat, which used to be just 2 pieces, 60/40. Now it folds into 3, so you can have long objects like, let's say, skis, but you can still have 2 people in the back seat. One of the things that this car has is internet access. We're actually looking at our website here. We get that through iDrive, which is the controller for the infotainment system. iDrive, when it first came out, was pretty clunky and hard to use. It's improved considerably over the years, and now with the joystick and the buttons, it doesn't take much to learn how to use it. It's actually a little more intuitive than a lot of the systems out there. Now, to put in an email address, a navigation destination, or you're looking for a contact, you can go through one at a time, or you can just trace the letters on top of the iDrive joystick. So just draw it. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's actually fairly accurate. The X5 35i, the base model, starts at $62,900. This particular one is optioned to $81,645. Got a lot of stuff in it, including a blind spot monitor, lane departure warning, navigation system, Sirius satellite radio, which I kind of thought would be included in the price. Heated rear seats and a killer Bang & Olufsen stereo, which is $4,900 all on its own. Third time's the charm for BMW's X5. This third generation of the company's top-of-the-line SUV is now better to drive with its lighter construction, and with a choice of 3 engines, including a diesel, it pretty much has something for everyone. So if you're in the market for a premium SUV, put this one on the test drive list, whether you stay on the asphalt or come out here to the great outdoors.